So the aims of EdTech are actually to kind of inform EdTech with evidence and also introduce the ed into the tech, because if you look at a lot of EdTech, a lot of startups come at the problem or the proposition from a technology perspective rather than from an education perspective. And you have some wonderful ideas sort of popping up and coming to the surface, but actually often they're not well informed in terms of education and pedagogy.
So at the heart of the EdTech project is our golden triangle, and for us it's about the synergy between the three key areas. Educational professionals, the teachers, the learners, the parents, the people who are going to be using the technology. Research, and that's research that's being conducted already or might be designed, and then the EdTech industry itself. And for us, it's bringing those three elements together. So we don't neglect the business development and the product development side. Within EdTech, we have a team of mentors who provide extra support on those two areas to complement the research training that we offer. What we've been finding in the EdTech project is that we're certainly working with very passionate entrepreneurs who really do want to make a difference for learning outcomes for students and access to education. And very often the energy and the effort is going into the development of the product and you know, seeing how it works with learners. But rarely do we see the sort of research mindedness that means that as the product is designed, people are looking at how they can find out how it's working. It's often seen as something, research is something you do at the end once you've got a very stable product, when there's a lot to learn along the way, for which some well thought through research questions can clearly give an insight. Yes, I mean, my background is in mathematics, and we've always had no end of products and services pointing towards maths because it's such a high stakes subject and a gatekeeping subject all over the world. So there's been mostly software that has replicated what went on in the exercise books and the textbooks of years gone by. So when a product comes along that just offers, I think the key word for me in my subject is a more dynamic view of mathematics. So, you know, where students can actually interact with the mathematical concepts by dragging sliders or changing variables. For me, that's where you suddenly start to imagine how the school subject mathematics of the future, we may just have moved on from the 19th century model for mathematics teaching and learning that we have currently. So there is hope.
I see an amazing potential of using technology in kind of collaborative settings and in sort of problem solving, but also in sort of peer-to-peer learning. So say you set up a task or a problem for a small group of students around a screen or even in remote locations. The peer-to-peer interaction will actually enhance that learning, because even if you haven't got the tools to share the technology with everyone, if you have got tools to kind of help the teacher put the right learners together, make sure that, you know, it's not just about the individual personalization, it's about the personalization of a bunch of learners together that can kind of thrive in their learning because they are doing it together. And technology can support that and enhance that.